Everyone. Welcome to Turtle Island Sports, live from Turtle Island. This is Reginald Hodge, aka the Mayor. This is a draft day special. Usually we come at you on Tuesday evening, but we felt we had to put something special together. Thank His Majesty himself. Hey, shout out to Big Phil. Hey, he gave the green light, gave the go ahead, and we're gonna do this draft day special for y'all real quick. I am so excited for this. I am so excited for this. We'll probably shout out to my co-host. He's handling some things right now. He'll probably join in soon. Um, but what I want to talk about is before this draft gets started. They're in pretty much the preliminary stages right now. Here's something that's interesting about this draft. First thing that pops out the mind is, oh, this is a lesser draft. They're talking about this draft a lot less. And that's because we have a tendency in the media to grade drafts by how good the quarterbacks are coming out. And in my honest opinion, I don't think there's any actual first round quarterbacks this year. But because of how franchises are ran in the NFL, they overvalue the quarterback immensely. So they're going to pick one and they're going to overvalue them. And in that presence, they're going to pick one in the first round. You're not getting any top 10 quarterbacks. It's nothing like last year where you had 4 taken in the first round. And I honestly believe they were 4 viable actual first round quarterbacks. This is the thing. This year, if Mac Jones came out this year, he would be the number 1 overall pick, hands down, because of how they value quarterbacks, and he would be the best quarterback prospect running away. But what that does, let's quickly talk about now while they're still getting started. What does that actually do, and what did that actually mean for the rest of the drafts? Because it's not 11, it's not 22, it is actually 66 positions when it comes to football, because you have to count in special teams. All you Giants fans got you a Super Bowl, and all you Bills fans just missed out on the Super Bowl. You understand special teams. All you Patriots fans, you clearly also understand special teams and how important it is. So with that being said, now let's take a look at this. Let's talk about this. What this does when we don't have that superstar laden or quote unquote the quarterback drafts, it really puts people in a proper position of the quarterback placement, of the actual position placement of where they're going to get drafted. Because when you have, like last year, you have all these quarterbacks coming out, the quarterbacks get pushed up to the front. So more likely, a lot of those GMs, yes, take that quarterback, because that talented player that I need is more likely going to get pushed down. So I don't need to do as many trades. I don't need to be as desperate, because I know, and I can also, not only can I make deals to get out of positions, but I can actually, in those quarterback drafts, those quarterback heavy drafts, I can make deals to move down and still get the position I need or a player I'm actually targeting. Shout out to the Cowboys fans out there. Last year, you moved down and arguably kind of fell in getting a better player that fits your defense more than the player you originally wanted. That's what happens. People get moved down. So as we have Jaguars on the clock a lot, this is where, once again, usually if you had that hot shot quarterback coming out, they're already going up there with the card because they already know who is what. They already know, hey, last year they had it. Trevor Lawrence, they already had the contract. That contract was written in pencil. That's what I call it. Those drafts, you have a contract written in pencil. Okay. So now when you have that contract written in pencil, you go in, hand in the card, and we go ahead and we keep it moving. But what's going to be interesting is this. I'm looking, and they're showing now the teams with multiple first-round draft picks. How are you going to fill that out? Are you going to oh, I really need a what am I going to do to get a quarterback? How am I going to negotiate this? Or are you going to stay disciplined to your program? Are you going to stay disciplined to your plan? And it sounds easy. And the thing that happens a lot is from the outside looking in, we assume because it's a multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar industry, we automatically assume, oh, they're all run pristine. Of course they know what they're doing. That's not the case. First, you need to understand the NFL, especially, their priority is not winning. Every single franchise individually, their priorities, not all of them, are winning. All you need to do is look at the Cincinnati Bengals. They made the Super Bowl last year, but you know the last time they made the Super Bowl? Mid 80s. Yes, the mid 80s. That's the last time they made the Super Bowl. He is notoriously cheap. Before Marvin Lewis got that head coaching job, there were instances where these are pro players, professional organization. Okay, this is a professional organization, but somehow, some way, they sleep in their own houses before a home game. I know that sounds like, well, yeah, you're supposed to do that. That doesn't happen in college. That didn't happen when I worked at UNT, and that was a mid-major. Before a home game, they pull you out and they put you in a hotel room. That the whole staff and players, the whole organization, you're getting put in a hotel room someplace close because it helps keep accountability. Okay, it helps keep accountability for everyone, and you can go over game plans and still handle all your business and what you need to do. Right? He didn't do that. That's basic level things. So it's why, if you look around and notice, Cincinnati never really got, oh, this marquee free agent, the Reggie Whites, the Bruce Smiths. They got Terrell Owens, but they got Terrell Owens at the very end of his career. It's when you think about that. So now we hear, okay, we understand everyone's not run on the basis of winning. They run on the basis of money. They're running on the basis of money. So now when we're running on the basis of money, when they're running on the basis of money, we got to think, if they're not running on the basis of winning, how are some of the ways I can help? Well, here's one clear. Some of them, it's kind of hard to tell, but some of these franchises, it's very easy. If they can't get a marquee franchise or a marquee free agent, if you can't get a marquee free agent, then now that's a key indicator. If you're looking, and it's always spoken about in passing, the facilities. These are billion-dollar industries. You're supposed to have top-notch facilities. That's not everywhere in the NFL. We get spoiled here in Texas. Houston and Dallas have top-notch facilities. That's one thing I will give Jerry Jones credit. That's not everywhere. And now, as the pick is coming in, what I would say is I would get that tackle. I would get the tackle. If I'm the Jaguars, I would get the tackle out of, if I wanted to win, I'm getting the tackle out of Alabama. Because now that sets me up for the next couple of years of, okay, we are now have my quarterback. I got to have his protection, because it's pointless for me to get someone on the other side of the ball and still I don't have anybody go into a second year. I don't have anybody to really help Trevor Lawrence. Unless that person on the other side of the ball I'm drafting is completely overwhelming. They don't have a Von Miller, Myles Garrett in this draft, not in my opinion. They don't have someone that's an Aaron Donald that can be completely overwhelming and take over a game. They have a good player where if you put pieces around him, he can excel. But they don't have somebody where they can take over a game and make you a Super Bowl caliber defense. But since they don't have that, piece something with Trevor Lawrence. And that, to me, the best player for that, you got that Alabama tackle. You got, I'm telling you, let me tell you something. I watched him against the best competition. Even the only time he would struggle somewhat, his best competition was Georgia, and that was other first round draft picks. Big Davis out of Georgia is the only one that kind of gave him somewhat of a competition, but he ain't give him competition in pass rush. You can look at the film. He ain't give him competition in pass rush. And Big Jordan Davis out of Georgia, he's not the prototypical. He's not a real pass rusher in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be a pass rusher. I think he's going to be a run stuffer and who can rush the pass, stop the run, or he's going to get to the pass while mainly focus on stopping the run. So who are the Jaguars going to pick? And we'll see what their mindset is when they're franchise. Hey, Trayvon Walker. Okay, it's not who I would have picked, but they believe he will be a tone setter on defense. I don't think I got to be honest. For all my Cleveland Brown fans, this has a Courtney Brown feel to it. He's one who, like you saw at Georgia, when you put pieces around him, he will absolutely excel. And what we need to make sure first, who is his defensive coordinator and his D-line coach? They need to get a hold of him ASAP. Secondly, who is his veterans? Who are the veterans that are going to be around him teaching him? Those are the three things. Because Doug Peterson did a great job, and he had some dudes up there in Philly. But as I'm looking, this is not the Myles Garrett where it's surefire. You give Myles Garrett, you put him out on the edge, and he's going to stop the run. Like, stop the run. You're not running that way. And then if you do not, I am telling you, in the NFL, if you do not put a double team out there on him, it is malpractice. That is coaching malpractice. That's not this guy here. That's not this guy here. This another thing it kind of feels like is that it has the Zach Wilson from last year, where he started the year, he was a mid-round projection to all of a sudden now he is number 2 overall, but he ain't play like it. He has a strong arm. Come on, Jack. Everybody in the NFL has somewhat of a strong arm. So now, this guy here, he was projected towards the end of the first round at the beginning of this year, and he scooted his way up, looked great at the combine. And as a coach, I'm going to tell you, good coaches, they see the combine just as, I get to see this guy in person. Can he really move? The most good coaches put more emphasis on what did this dude do on the field? What does the film actually show me? So now we're moving to the Lions. The Lions are going to be really interesting. Good luck to Walker. I hope they surround him with good talent and good coaching talent. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong because this kid just completed a great dream. Good for him. Let's see who the Lions get. If I'm the Lions, definitely if I had that guard I got last year, now I'm definitely piecing them with Big Neil. Like, they skipped over him. I feel I am running to the podium. Give me Neil. Who do they pick? Where are they going with their franchise? Aiden Hutchinson. Interesting. he really ain't even got to go nowhere. Went from Michigan to Detroit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think what this is the GMs are trying to fill out their roster, uh, as in well balanced, because there's two ways to make teams. This is when GMs and coaches get together. There's two ways they make their team. They're either going for the well-rounded, well-balanced team, or hey, this is our strength. We are going to double down on our strength and piece and patchwork together our weakness. Uh, it sounds like it can't work. That's what it sounds like. In theory, it sounds like it can't work. In theory, you would want, hey, let's try to be well balanced. Well, here's one of the thinkings: the salary cap. The salary cap makes it extremely hard to now try and find well balanced. Where now with the salary cap, I can focus on my position of strength, double down, and then from my position of strength, now let's see if we can overwhelm people from there. The Giants won two recent Super Bowls with this. I believe Kansas City overwhelmed people with that receiving core, including Kelsey. So once again, good for him. Two picks I wouldn't have done. I would have went with the offensive line, strengthen that, make it overwhelming. Now I have one sure unit, and hopefully we get this right. The Jaguars have 2 years in a row the number one overall pick, so now they got to get this right because I don't. You could correct me if I'm wrong, producer. I don't think a team ever had 3 years straight of the number one overall pick. Um, Heading into the draft, the Chiefs have the most. They're tied with the Jaguars. They have 12 picks. So this is what makes it interesting. And I'm going to tell you once again this Les Snead effect. What are they going to do with those draft picks? Are they going to look at it kind of like basketball and piece something together? Or are they going to keep them and try to actually fill out their roster? And then how are they going to go about filling out their roster? Once again, are they doubling down on the strength, or are they going to try and be well-rounded? That's going to be the interesting part of how they're going to go about this. I am extremely interested to see how are they going to go about this. Oh, that's cool. But see, I don't like this graphic. They're setting Aiden Hutchinson up. They need to get that off. They're trying to pump up Aiden Hutchinson because it just had the graphic up there. If you're watching it as well as seeing this, they're saying the last five defensive players that were selected number 2 overall, those were all dudes that were completing. Also, here's another thing: they were completing away better players than Aiden Hutchinson. Then they got on good teams. Aiden Hutchinson's not going to a good team, man. I like Dan Campbell and what he's doing, but I believe they have to draft best player available because where are their holes? Everywhere. That's where their holes are. They got Swift. They got a decent offensive line, and they have a bunch of guys. Jared Goff will not be the future of this team. I am sorry for that man. Uh, I don't know what to tell any Lions fans that happen to be watching this, but good Lord, they have so many holes. And how does that affect Aiden Hutchinson? He can't handle his business like those other guys did because all the attention's coming to him. All of it. I'll just run to the other side. Good. You're on the field? Okay, Aiden, we'll run to the boundary. Oh, we can go ahead. We'll just shift the line that way. whatever their call is, Monday, Lucy, triple left. What? Hey, there he is, and they'll just game plan because he's the only one they really got to worry about. And then next thing you know, in 2 years, we're calling him a bust because he has like 12 sacks in 2 years when it's not his fault. So the Browns. Oh, remember? So this isn't the first time the Browns had back-to-back years of being the number one overall pick. Ah, here he is. Oh, yeah! Yo! Oh, the Oracle is a good luck charm. The Oracle is a good luck charm. I get what the Texans are doing. The Texans are actually doing best player available. And I know Devo, producer, you might be getting ready to put him in a penalty box because he is not happy with this pick. If you haven't seen Dexter Stingley Jr., who's my guy, I'm an LSU fan. When he was a freshman, LSU, one of the greatest teams ever, he was a freshman All-American. Not a freshman All-American. He was a freshman, All-American player. He is absolutely, to me, in my opinion, the number one corner. Sauce Gardner is a number 1B. Sauce Gardner, he's coming off the board very soon. But the Texans, they clearly took best player available. So,
hey, can you hear me?
The Oracle.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, baby.
Yo, what did I tell you earlier today?
What happened?
These GMs are punk pansy asses, man.
Yep. Yeah. Hey.
Jacksonville. What Jacksonville need is talent. Javon, he's talented. He's talented, but the most talented person out there was Sauce Gardner, man. My man Ahmed.
Not in my opinion. In my opinion, Dexter Stingley is better.
Well, you know, my opinion is the big ugly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the big ugly. Yo,
Big
Jordan Davis, man. Yo, man, he sucked up 3 linemen like they were White Castle hamburgers, man.
And to be honest with you, if I was going to get a D lineman, that's the one I would have gotten. If I would have took a D lineman at Jacksonville, that's the one I would have took.
And you know what one scout said about Jordan Davis? He only played 2 downs.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. That scout, he will soon be working at McDonald's. All right. He'll be working with that scout that said Giannis was too skinny coming out. So
isn't it 3 down? Isn't it 3 and out? Do you want your player to play 3 and out?
Well, here's the thing about I'm not too worried. We had it. I coached on a team where we had a 2 down lineman. But here is the thing. It allows you literally to know, hey, man, if you try to run, it ain't coming here. So now it makes your run defense better. And it helps that whole game plan to where now, hello, you want to go ahead and throw? A lot of times you're throwing on 3rd and 8. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 7. And that makes that defense so much better.
With the center, guard, and sometimes a running back chipping him. That linebacker is free to do what the hell he wants. He just running around.
It is free reign.
Yes. When the offensive lineman is telling quarterbacks, I can handle this big boy by myself, then that linebacker is going to have a bad day.
No, you can't do. See, because here's the thing. In the NFL, Jordan Davis won't have to worry about school and books and all that and putting on the facade. He will be straight up
but then again,
in the weight room, straight up nutrition. And so now he's going to get big. Imagine if he got stronger.
Did he worry about books and classes, really?
What I'm saying is this. He doesn't even have to worry about the facade. All he has to do, he's getting professional nutrition, professional weight training. And now he's going to get stronger. And now what I say that is, if he gets a hold of your quarterback, I'm telling you, somebody's about to lose their job.
But look at all the great defensive tackles that went middle of the road, that is in the Hall of Fame, that's going to the Hall of Fame.
Aaron Donald, Warren Sapp.
What's that big Samoan brother or Tongan brother on Tampa Bay? Vita Vea?
Vita Vea.
Yo, who?
Then you got Star Lotulelei.
What man on this planet? Yeah, what man on this planet could block this dude, man? What man on this planet could block him?
I mean, I don't understand. It's Jordan Davis, but to me, I told you, I would have took Evan Neal.
Remember Hoge Naga? Just ask Ben Roethlisberger about Nada. About Nada. I'm sorry, I mispronounced his last name. Nada. Remember Nada broke Ben Roethlisberger's nose on national television? Yeah. And they knew he was coming. Why do you think Ray Lewis and Suggs could do what the hell they wanted?
Talking about an overwhelming player. That's what I was talking about. And if I'm the Jets, now I'm running up there to take Evan Neal, because I'm thinking you three, I don't know what the hell you other three are doing, but I'm protecting mine. Because I have no clue with Jacksonville. I guess, is trying to do the best overall.
Well, the Jets been taking offensive linemen, though. It's like, because remember they got Big Becton? They got Becton from Louisville. I know he's been hurt. I know.
Exactly. Look, they got him, but if Trevor Lawrence is still getting his ass whooped, too bad, bro. You got to go. We got to get some real talent in here.
Wilson. You talking about Zach Wilson with the MILF mother.
I'm telling you, man, that's where Evan Neal should have been clear number one, just because yes, you get best talent. Jacksonville gets best talent.
My mic been muted. Why? Because
looks like someone's in the penalty box. Good. So now Evan Neal should have been number one overall. All right. Handle your business. Do right by your organization. With the MILF Mama. And they take Ahmad Gardner. They take Sauce Gardner. You're muted while your overrated guy gets drafted. Oh, darn, Devo. He ain't overrated, though. He's actually going to be really
who's
good.
Not overrated?
But here's the thing. Ahmad Gardner is going to the Jets. And Robert Saleh is a defensive coach. So could be. It might not be good for the Jets, but it could be good for him.
The best cornerback for the Jets since Darrell Revis Island. Island. Nobody left Revis Island unless he said so. Although I did see Randy Moss beat him one time.
Hold off on that.
But Randy Moss beat everybody.
This dude, look. I want you to look at the screen right now, and you see who's going up against? Some kid from Notre Dame, not some kid from the Arizona Cardinals.
That big safety.
Then some kid from I don't even know. See, this is what we were talking about when he went up against my man from Alabama.
Okay,
that's where he actually kind of showed his talents. But now you're looking, and they're playing, who is this? Literally, that's one of those things. When you're looking, who is this? This is East Carolina. You're making highlights against East Carolina? Good for you, buddy.
Once again, Nick Saban, the guru, the GOAT coach. What did he do when he played Cincinnati in the
ran the ball?
What did he do?
He ran the ball.
What he told Bryce Young to do? Do not throw that way. Do not.
No. Find Jameson. That's what he told him. Find Jameson Williams. That's what he told him.
Yeah.
It don't matter if Gardner was on him or not.
Yeah, but still, Sauce had 1/3 of that field unlocked.
Unless Jameson Williams was in that 1/3.
But he didn't. He didn't catch anything of significance against Sauce.
Look,
Did
hold on.
he? Did he?
Producer, look up Jameson Williamson's numbers in that game. Look it up. Because maybe I'm a fool. Maybe my eyes stopped working.
And look how many touchdowns he had that game.
Yes. You can even look up how many touchdowns.
I didn't see Sauce getting burned.
I'm saying Gardner's good.
Yo,
Gardner
it was just
good.
Alabama was varsity and Cincinnati was JV that game, man. That's what it looked like.
Well, yeah. We ain't talking about
and
that. I'm talking about Jameson Williams going up against Sauce Gardner before he hurt his knee in the national championship was giving that man the business.
The only two varsity players they had that game was their quarterback Reddish and Sauce. That was it. Everybody else was JV on that.
No. 4. They had that running back. That running back 4. He just couldn't.
Yeah, but his line was JV.
Yeah, his line was JV.
Yeah. So therefore, I seen some great. Some great running back.
Hey, producer, you might want to pay attention. You might want to pay attention, producer. All right, because the Giants, the pick is in, baby. The pick is in.
You see what hat I have on?
I'm telling you right now. Phil, if they get a quarterback with this pick, a number 5 pick, if they get a quarterback with this pick, you can go ahead. Go ahead and take that hat off. Go ahead, because here's the thing. I ain't got the slightest clue with the Giants' recent history under your man.
Yo, man, they fired the black. They fired the black man, Jerry Reese.
I don't know what they got to do. I don't know what. I don't know how they're gonna go with this.
They fired the brother that brought them a championship. They fired the brother.
Go ahead, console your brother, because
they fired the brother.
I am actually curious because I have no clue because of the way they've ran this franchise for the last 4 years. I have no clue who they about to pick.
Yo,
is it going to be best player available? Because that's what they need.
They had Gettleman as the GM.
I know, and Gettleman finally gone.
Gettleman thought he was drafted back in 1983. I know. I will pick a power running back, and he will guide our team to a championship. He thought that's all we need.
Who are you talking about?
Gettleman. Remember, he drafted Shaquan.
Yes, he should have, because Shaquan Barkley makes that trash line actually look half decent.
No, that
Shaquan Barkley, when he plays, is one of the top 3 running backs in the league.
That trash line have kept him on the DL. I don't mean down low, on the DL, the disabled list for the last 2 seasons, man.
But here's the thing. That's not the pick. That's the problem. You know what the pick is the problem I'm coming at. You got Daniel Jones and then some D lineman who's already going off the team.
Gentleman would have drafted right and would have picked the right head coach. He picked Judge Joe. You remember, I never liked Judge Joe. He was terrible.
I don't think that you speaking for a lot of New York fans right now.
Judge Joe had grown-ass men. 30-year-old men running gases.
Yeah,
like it was middle school, like it was high school.
Not in the pro. We didn't even do that when I was at Division II college. The head coach told me if that boy gets hurt running or doing bear crawls, you were fired. So that was no problem. Hey man,
you're dealing with men. You treat them as such.
Huh?
When you deal with men, you treat them like men.
Exactly. That's why I understand. Why are you making them run? You can find them. That's what you do. They're grown-ups.
Yo. You remember that $10,000 you were going to the club with? You don't have it anymore.
There you go.
Yo, that's easy.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead. Punishment hand out. Let's go ahead and hand back.
Tell Cinnamon, tell Coco that you can't make it tonight.
There you go. But you know what? You should be proud. You should be proud to the producer and Devo. Remember, he was the number one prospect going into college football last year or this year. He was the number one prospect, and y'all got him. He just had a little bit of injury issues, but this is a dude.
Hey, look, Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner. Yo.
No. Kenyon Thibodeau. Y'all just got Thibodeau for the Giants.
Oh, they got Thibodeau? Am I watching on the computer? I'm a little bit behind.
No, don't worry about it. I'll catch you up. This dude is the absolute truth, Debo. This dude.
Oh, Thibodeau? Yo, yes. I love Thibodeau.
Yes.
I love Thibodeau.
Yes. Look, he got the size, he got the bend, and he got the. You can't teach his athleticism.
And he was made for New York. I could tell by the way he handled himself with the media. He was made for New York.
Oh, yeah. Because here's the thing. He was a star in Oregon.
There you go.
Sophomore year.
There you go.
His sophomore year, he was a star.
He's a star. Yo, that kid gonna be a star.
Boy, that boy. Ooh, wait, I'm looking at these highlights. Ooh, look at that hip. Oh my God. The way he just threw that Minnesota lineman full extension, remove and play. Oh God, it was nasty. It was nasty. But it was assault. I'm telling you, y'all gonna love him. Y'all gonna love him.
Why are these brothers being is dressed like the Temptations or the Stylistics, man?
yo, hey man, at least they ain't doing this new skinny jean crap, fat, extra loud cross colors. Hey, they doing something sensible.
Yeah, that's true. Remember back in the 90s and the early 2000s, everybody looked like a pimp.
Oh yeah, exactly. Big ass suit. They had that big loud green, red Crayola box color.
I was waiting for somebody to come up with a gold goblet in their hand.
I'm telling you, see, now this is the only thing about the draft where it's live and in person, where I missed the virtual and everyone was at their house. See, we ain't gonna get none of that CeeDee Lamb moments. We don't get none of that.
When he snatched the phone from his lady? When he snatched the phone from his lady? Oh,
and then you had old boy drafted by the Jets, where old boy's mom snatched that girl off his lap. Hey, get your ass out.
Yep.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, you don't get your pale ass off of him. Girl.
The last corner the Giants drafted was Eli Apple. I love his moms, Anna, I love you. But Eli, they picked on him during the Super Bowl. You know the Rams picked on him during the Super Bowl.
Let me tell you something. I love, boy, that night after the Super Bowl, I went straight to Twitter. They were lighting his ass on fire.
Yeah, he didn't.
NFL and all fans.
He didn't have
a Saints fans. Why you want to talk with us?
He didn't have two good seasons with the Saints now, did he? When he got traded to the Saints. Remember the guy traded him?
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of MILFs and Apple.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's right, producers. Send me to the penalty box again.
What do you mean?
And Apple is
the truth.
Look at man. Yo, she's fine.
I'll tell you right now.
She's from New Jersey. Shout out to New Jersey.
I'll just put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to New Jersey.
I'm just saying. So now they're saying the Panthers are probably going to draft Malik Willis.
I wouldn't. That's too much. That's too much pressure.
It ain't just too much pressure.
He's from the Carolinas, and now he got to follow an act like Cam Newton. Come on, man. That's like performing after James Brown just performed, man. Like Jay-Z just performed. Okay, you are next.
Here's my problem. All right. My main problem, we got to be honest. I know it's probably not going to like this. Hey, I'm all about the black quarterback. But he ain't good enough to go at 6.
No, if he get coached up. What I tell you earlier
today? He ain't good enough to go at 6. He ain't good enough to go at 6. You got bigger problems.
It is a reach.
Exactly.
Right now,
we don't need another EJ Manuel. We don't need another one of those.
Carolina Panthers It's just like Jacksonville. They need talent. That's what they
Exactly.
need. The best
They need
available
best player available. That's what they need.
Best available player.
All right. Now here's
that's
the
what they
thing.
need.
They do have an opening at quarterback.
All these quarterbacks
Cleveland happens to have a spare quarterback.
All these quarterbacks are reaches this way.
Yeah, Devo, I said that before you came on. I said there are no first-round quarterbacks this year.
And I don't blame the quarterbacks. I blame these bum college coaches that don't develop.
No, hold on a second. Not the bum college coaches. Can't blame them. Blame the bum NFL coaches. Because the college coaches, they got to keep their job. But
they got to keep their job, but you also, just like minor league.
They got some trash walking around
let's keep this 100. College football is the minor league for the NFL. So therefore, what do AAA baseball teams do? Develop players for the majors.
Right, but here's a little secret for the audience out there. To really give detail to Devo's point. Do you know I've been on a multitude of staffs in college. I think I've been on 4 different ones. Do you know how the main people are picked? Who do I know? How do I know? My buddy. Oh, no. It's the crony system. 100%. My buddy. Now who's qualified?
Well, that's the NFL too. That's the NFL too.
So what that leads to is what you're saying on a more extreme level. You're getting people who just flat out are not qualified for these jobs. I know personally from a couple of sources that it's a Power 5 school that was in the championship a couple years ago. They have 2 coaches on their staff that are only there because they know the head coach. They have no clue what they're doing. That's the only thing I can say. That
happened this year.
This for a fact. That's what I've been told by someone who worked there and played there.
But that happened this year. That's why my man Brian Flores, power to the people, Brian Flores, the Martin Luther King of black coaches. That's why he's suing everything. He's tearing everything down.
What the hell is this? They got Kenny Pickett. So if they take a quarterback, it ain't Kenny Pickett. I don't know what ESPN is doing. It was Malik Willis who they were talking about. There was no talk of Kenny Pickett. And to your Brian Flores point, it's like when you have the NFL and they're about to pick not a high school coach, a high school position coach. And I'm going to put him in. I'm going to pick him as a head coach. What? This dude just got coaching experience, or actually, I don't even know if he went through that season yet of being a quarterback's coach.
Well, look at Cliff Kingsbury. Yes, look, he failed upward. He failed upward. Yo, he had.
There we go. Good job. I like it, Carolina.
Kingsbury had Baker Mayfield.
State. Good job.
Had Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, and Kyler Murray as his quarterbacks, and he still can't win.
And he had Johnny Manziel when he was at A&M.
And Johnny Manziel.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that just drives me nuts. All right. So we're getting Cliff Kingsbury, huh? All right. Why? Because like you said, he had all those big names. But even when he didn't have big name quarterbacks that didn't go on to have a big name, they still kind of led the nation in passing. But too many times they were dead last in defense.
I watched a few Texas Tech games with Patrick Mahomes, because I remember his father played for the Mets. I remember, and they was always trailing. And Patrick,
because they can't stop nobody. Because the problem is we're putting him as a head coach when he should have been an offensive coordinator.
Well, he
would have been
was
an
at
amazing
USC.
offensive coordinator.
He was at USC for 2 minutes, and then Arizona was like, "Hey, you got a job."
Yeah, and I don't. And here's the
And,
thing: it's starting
and
to
shout
show.
out to Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes is part of the lawsuit now, the class action against the NFL.
Yeah, he should be. Even though there was rumblings and there were sayings of how he wasn't a good coach, but still, he deserved a chance to develop. That's one. Two,
Was
Cliff
Belichick a good
Kingsbury,
coach in Cleveland? Was Belichick a good coach in Cleveland?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Well, yes, he was. Belichick was a good coach. He just was not
His first
a
couple
great coach.
years. No, his first couple years, he was caca. I'm sorry. You was small. I followed Belichick because Belichick was the defensive coordinator that unleashed Lawrence Taylor on the world. So I know about Belichick. His first couple years, he was bad. He cut Bernie Kosar when Cleveland went in arms with that. But he got them together, and then Modell was like, "Hey, yo, I'm going to Baltimore. I don't know you coming with me, but the team's going to Baltimore." Belichick was just a so-so head coach when he first got the position. And remember, his first year at New England was so-so.
Oh, yeah. I believe, that was his first year in New England. He was in the middle of a mid-level year because they only went 11-5. That year they actually won the Super Bowl, that first Super Bowl. They were only 11-5.
So
I like what the Panthers did. They took the tackle out of North Carolina State.
Okay.
And they need that. They need that. Especially the center of their team isn't the quarterback. God awful. Sam Darnold sucks. All right.
I was repping for Sam for a while, but then ever since he said he's seeing ghosts, his career never been the same, man.
His career sucked before then.
So, no. I watched a few. I stayed up late night and watched a few USC games, and he wasn't that bad.
He led the nation in turnovers. How the hell? What?
He had nobody to go to.
His 2 years starting, 2 years leading the nation in turnovers. It was that bad. And now if I'm the Giants here, I'm getting I'm getting Evan Neal out of Alabama. I'm getting Evan Neal out of Alabama. I got Kevin Thibodeau. Now I'm getting Evan Neal out of Alabama because now the message, you're getting those 2007, 2011 vibes where we're going to stick to the inside and build it inside out. And shout out to my producer, Big Devo. I'm telling you, the Giants need to get Evan Neal out of Alabama.
Chasing course, it looked like Doc Rivers ain't going to choke in the first round. Doc Rivers is beating the snot out of Toronto 97-75.
Yeah.
So shout out to Doc.
Yeah, man. I don't know why they are kind of jumped on that way too early. They jumped the gun on that one.
Doc Rivers, he's sus when it comes to being a great coach, because you know who is one of the greatest coaches in the NBA.
There it is. You know what? Y'all might have y'all GM. Y'all might have y'all GM.
Better than Gettleman.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. That first pick let me know this is not a Gettleman kind of I'm going to outsmart everyone in the room and get a Gettleman guy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get what's best for this team.
Daniel Jones.
Evan Neal.
They could have got Daniel Jones in the second. They could have got Daniel Jones in the second or third round. If they would have got him in the second and third round, he'd still be on the team right now.
And I'm telling you, Evan Neal, you're going to watch these highlights of him just plowing through people. And low-key, what is in play is y'all may have just got your best of lineman since 2012. You may have just gotten your best lineman, like right now. Because
there's a center in Iowa that they should pick up in the second or third round. I forgot his name, but this dude This dude is like the Tasmanian devil.
Right.
I'm
The
looking
third
him up.
round for the Giants, the third round, who I would look at,
Yeah.
Fuala Mala. He is a huge 6'8", 384 pounds offensive tackle out of Minnesota, who was actually pretty decent. And once again, just like Big Jordan Davis, he'll probably be a guard, but you get him with the NFL training, the NFL nutrition, get him NFL strong. Now you'll have an interior lineman to go with Big Neil on the outside.
And also, you can still get Tyler Linderbaum. That's what I'm talking about. Tyler Linderbaum. This dude, he's a state champ wrestler. He's athletic. If you watch his film, he doesn't miss blocks. And he's great on combo blocks.
Man.
Like I said, he's a little bit undersized, but once again, that don't mean anything, man.
Once you get that NFL training and that NFL, once you get that NFL in you,
I think he's about 285, 290, something like that.
Yeah, they can put about 10 pounds of muscle on him. They can put about 10 pounds of muscle on him.
Let me look at his particulars.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he was kind of small, but he's quick off the ball, and Iowa wasn't that good. He's 6'3". Let me just see.
I'm telling you, Iowa. That coach out of Iowa, that old line coach, does a great job.
He's 296. He must have gained weight for the combine. He's 290. Iowa, Wisconsin. That's where
Wisconsin.
That's where I would get my offensive lineman. You bullshitting.
Iowa, Wisconsin.
I get those big corn-fed boys from the Midwest. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and all they love to do knock the snot out of people. They ain't that big. Go. They ain't super athletic. They just love knock the snot out of people. They don't want to be famous. None of that shit.
There's another cat that was tearing up the Senior Bowl from Northern Iowa.
I saw it. I forgot his name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. That he was getting in fights with defensive linemen all practice, and he was just nasty. And
that's what you want.
And that's what you want.
Yep. I'm telling you, that is the Iowa, because it used to be Nebraska, but now we switched to Iowa. So you got Iowa, not so much Iowa State. That's the weird thing. They're in the same state, but they're two totally, completely different schools.
Yeah, Trevor Penning, I believe his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this kid, like I said, the trick and a lot of people don't realize the trick in the draft is not the first round. It's the
next rounds. It's that mid round.
Yes. It's the mid rounds where you get your uncut gems that you just gotta play development, smooth them out, and boom, and they're ready for the show.
It's the Minnesota cat. His name is Daniel Fa'alele. Daniel Fa'alele.
Oh, okay.
He's from Australia.
He's from I know he's a big dude.
Yeah, he's 6'8", 384 pounds.
Yes, I seen him play. But remember, he had that brother that tore his Achilles running. Because they was running over Ohio State.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the Falcons. They at it again. I love it. The Falcons being the Falcons.
Oh,
they took Drake London out of USC.
Drake London is nice. I like.
Yeah, he's nice, but here's the thing: how is he gonna get the ball? Hey, they ain't got no offensive line. They ain't got no offensive line.
And
I'm saying this as a Saints fan because I watch my beloved Saints tee off absolutely on them. So ain't nobody block for them. Then they ain't got no secondary. They ain't got nobody back there.
The quarterback this year is Mariota too.
Huh?
You don't know Mariota is a quarterback this year.
I know, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Also, they ain't got no secondary, and Kyle Hamilton was sitting right there. They just passed on him. So once
Hey.
again, whenever this GM gets fired, hey, Arthur Smith. Once again, they're hiring an offensive coordinator instead of a head coach. So go, hey man, do you think? Do you think Atlanta?
Hey,
As a
hey,
Saints fan, I
hey, the
approve this
Falcons
pick.
Falcons GM is a brother.
Look, I'm telling you,
I'm just
I would
saying,
be
man.
worried. I would be worried because
Terry Fontenot. Fred Terry
yeah,
Fontenot.
he might be getting ready to get up out of there. They want to compare him to Keenan Allen. Well, I'm gonna keep screaming this. I'm gonna keep screaming this because people just don't understand. You have got to have an offensive line before you have receivers. The Falcons have forgotten all about this since they went to the playoffs. They gotten rid of their defensive line, and they have no secondary. And I keep banging on the secondary because this is the draft. The Falcons are the ones that need best talent available. That's exactly what they need.
Yo, I'm sorry.
If the Seahawks don't take Kyle Hamilton, I will wonder what the hell what the hell are they doing?
I'm sorry. If your team is bad, that's how you draft. You don't draft for need. If your team is one or two players away, I can see you drafting for need.
Right.
I can see Green Bay reaching for a wide receiver. But no, if you're the Falcons, if you are the Panthers, the Jaguars, the Jets, the Giants, you need players. You need players regardless.
Because last year you get Kyle Pitts. That was a good pick. This year you get Drake London, and Kyle Hamilton is sitting right there, and they have the last at least 4 years of being not bottom half. They have been 25 or under in pass defense. They've been god awful. God awful. And so now you got somebody right here just sitting. He was a top 3 prospect, and he's just sitting there. And you pass
your team from the Smoothie King Center is taking it to Phoenix, man. I just want to let you know they're up. They're up by 3.
Okay.
You know, I'm watching the multi-view. So, you know, I'm watching NFL
while they're at commercial,
ESPN. I'm watching Philadelphia game and the New Orleans Phoenix game. So,
quick side note, change of direction real quick. I talked to a colleague in the psychology field about Ben Simmons, and she brought up a great point.
Let's hear it.
Basketball might be bringing up trauma, and literally it might, and this is something that I thought. He may have trust issues.
I got trust issues.
That's what I'm saying.
I got trust issues. And
I think he should retire.
And I deal with people every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he should retire, man.
Okay. No. Then donate his money to me.
But I don't care what he does with his money. Retire.
No, he shouldn't retire. Get your mind right.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to these issues, this is why I should say he retire. He should retire.
Yo,
you cannot, because he has a mental injury.
So,
and what we may see is that injury, he tries to rush and force himself out onto the court. It could turn into something catastrophic where we see him short circuit again, even more so right before our eyes. Because I'm telling you, if he's not healed, it is going to be another playoff game 6, game 7. They're at commercial.
I could tell you what's hurting Sleepy is his stylist. You see some of the stuff he's been wearing to games.
Right.
Yo, that would give me some of his clothes would give me mental health issues.
The Seahawks pick is in. Yes, Lord. Yes,
That's
Lord.
another
This is
team
gonna be interesting.
that's another team that got to rebuild from the root.
Yeah,
Fruit.
and that's what I'm saying. People need to understand. It is the Legion of Boom came from when they talk about who was Richard Sherman was the famous one. He was the famous one. Earl Thomas was the important one. He was the key to that Legion of Boom, the safety that allowed Richard Sherman to be Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor to be Cam Chancellor.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you need to, if that worked for you, and Pete, you're a secondary genius. Kyle Hamilton is, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on because of the Falcons skipped on him. I didn't understand that. And if the Seahawks aren't taking Kyle Hamilton, I'm going to be at a loss. I will have no clue what the Seahawks are doing. The only thing I would do is just like what they're saying. If I'm not taking Kyle Hamilton, then I'm going to trade back and get an actual running back.
Okay, but
Get
what
Breece Hall,
round was Richard
get
Sherman?
Walker.
What round was Richard Sherman drafted in?
He was drafted in the fifth round, but that's
The
coach.
fifth round. Once again,
But Earl Thomas was drafted in the first.
I know. Remember, they wanted.
He was the key.
They wanted.
Earl Thomas was the key.
But
to that
remember, everybody thought that he was going to draft his man's from USC. That was a safety. And he decided to draft on Earl Thomas. You know, shout out to Earl Thomas and his wife. Well, I heard they got divorced, but they had some issues.
Well, shout out to Big Earl, man. I hope you get all your stuff together.
Well, he want to play now. He said he's in shape. He wanna rekindle his career. Tell you the truth, a young team like Carolina, Jacksonville, or the Jets or the Giants, they could use somebody like Earl Thomas. I don't know. He want to go be a player's coach.
Let's see who they got. I think it's going to be Kyle Hamilton here because that would make sense.
Oh yeah, well
they got the tackle out of Mississippi State.
Who they got from Mississippi State?
Charles Cross out of Mississippi State. He's a good player, man. He's a good player. Yo, man, I don't know what Pete's doing, man.
Everybody picked in the first round of good players in college.
Yeah, everybody picks a good player in college, but
does it?
Pete Carroll, the modern cover 3 defense everywhere comes from Pete Carroll. It comes from Pete Carroll. Here's the thing I know about Pete Carroll from a personal source who worked with him. He can be stubborn as all hell. He can be stubborn. You tell him something, and he's going to be stubborn. And this doesn't seem like him because he's a defensive guy. He's a secondary guy.
Stubborn. Just ask Sierra's husband. He was stubborn. Remember,
I don't understand what is this?
Sierra's husband wanted to cook.
You talk about Sierra's husband. They draft the offensive lineman at 11 overall. After he leaves, shit.
Hey man,
you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yo man,
I would be low key kind of upset if I was Russell. Like really,
man.
As soon as I leave, this is what we want to do.
Okay. That what Russell is telling Sierra right now while they watching.
This is the shit why I left. This is why I left.
This is Russell saying that. You know, Russell talk completely different when he's not like
when
that.
He's off camera?
Off camera, he's like, Sierra, you see this bullshit?
I'm telling you.
I bet you he's saying that shit right now.
Because I can't. They have had, I get it, for years, the Seahawks and the Giants have had struggles with their offensive line.
Okay, Charles Cross.
But once again, am I going to build the team well-rounded, or am I going to double down on my strength? You got some young dudes in that secondary. They have a good corner out there.
Wait, in Seattle?
In Seattle, they have
Seattle. They got to rebuild, man. They got to rebuild. They got that defense.
What did you just say? You just said they got to rebuild. Well, that's what this is. Getting Kyle Hamilton is exactly that.
Yeah,
you can make Legion slowly make
but
Legion
that's
of
what
Boom 2.0.
that's whom they should have picked up. They got Charles Cross, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Okay. No, the Jets might get Hamilton. They might get Hamilton.
Look, and the Jets.
If I was the Jets,
look, man. This could end up, if the Jets don't screw this up, you get Sauce Gardner and Kyle Hamilton coming out the same round. I'm telling you right now, if I'm the Jets, if I'm Robert Saleh, if the name that comes out of the commissioner's mouth is not Kyle Hamilton, I don't care who the GM is. Me and him gonna have some words.
Yo, Charles.
We're gonna have some words.
Charles Cross father like a blues man from the Delta. Charles Cross father, he looked like a blues man from the Delta. And he got his fedora on. He got his black sport jacket.
So the Jets pick is in. Because now the Jets could be building something like, once again, you get Gardner and Hamilton in the same round.
I would come
out of this draft with that. You got something to build your team around.
Because there's so many receivers out there, you could get a good receiver in the second and third round.
This is a receiver-heavy draft.
But that's one,
that's where this draft is the deepest.
But that's what I'm talking about. You'll have to reach for a receiver. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They need to take Hamilton right here.
Yes.
They need to take him.
Yes, I agree.
You put those two together. Now it's bringing a veteran to play that other corner and get that nickel corner on lock. And now, okay.
Shout out to Jeremy Tunsil that is gonna sell that video of him with the gas mask. He gonna sell it for NFT and donate it to a charity to help.
That's actually pretty smart.
Non-violent drug dealers. Well, non-violent weed dealers get out of jail. Shout out, man. That was ill. Man, my man had the gas mask on, man.
Those NFTs hit.
Yep.
Those NFTs hit. So now I'm seeing, what are the Jets going to do? I've already said Hamilton. I
say Hamilton. Hamilton, man, the man is built like a linebacker but could run like a defensive back. Get him.
And once again, I guess they want to help Zach Wilson because they get Garrett Wilson.
No, you could help him in the second round, in the third round.
Yeah,
you could do it. You could do it in Cincinnati.
When I watched Ohio State, Olave was their top receiver. So I guess Garrett Wilson is one of those workout warriors and combine warriors. I really didn't see a lot of him. It was Olave was their top receiver, and it wasn't even close.
You have to. You got to build the team around him. Receivers is going to be there.
Yeah, and look, I hate to say it, but this is the Jets being the Jets, man.
Well, the Jets. Who did the Jets pick?
See, this will let you know something. The comparison for Garrett Wilson that the NFL ESPN comes up with is Lynn Swann. Like, what the hell are you doing?
So the Jets picked Garrett Wilson?
Yeah, they took Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State.
Oh man.
Of course, they're going to show his highlights.
Garrett Wilson,
he's going to look good on his highlights.
Garrett Wilson,
everybody looks good, but who's the fit?
So he's a better version of Berrios, what they have already.
Pretty much. He's a better because he's not big. He can run. He can run. He's pretty fast.
Berrios. Yes, you just described Berrios.
NFL receiver handed.
Yes.
Not overwhelming, spectacular catch, but NFL receiver handed.
So
and they just waste, to me, in my opinion.
So now they got two. They got two slot receivers. They have two slot receivers now. They got Berrios and they got Wilson.
So good luck to him, man. Good Lord, good gravy. Good
Hamilton.
Good luck to him. This is not.
I hope an AFC East team like New England or somebody pick up Hamilton and he weird the Jets out.
They probably, and that's what I'm saying. You got Sauce Gardner and then you have everything that happened in Miami. And then New England will always be there. And then you got Josh Allen and Diggs in Buffalo. And you get oh shit, wait, whoa. The Saints just made a trade. How about this? Excuse my language. Sorry, producer. Excuse my language. Okay. The Saints just made a trade. Oh, hold on a second. I might need to get put in the penalty box because they traded the 2 first-round picks they had to bump up a couple spots. I'm gonna lose my mind.
They probably gonna pick up. They probably either gonna get Reddish or Pickett.
No, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm gonna lose. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna lose all that's holy. I'm gonna disturb everyone in this house.
I think Wilson's father played basketball for Davidson, if I'm not mistaken.
Good for him. Good for him. All right. The Saints, they need another corner. They lost one. They need to pick one up. They need to replace someone on that D line. They can do some work on that O line. But the Saints, they can use another receiver. And God, please, here's the problem. Jameson Williams is exactly who they need. If they traded up to get some Kenny Pickett, he wasn't even supposed to go in the first round. He's not a first-round quarterback. First-round quarterbacks, when they are drafted, they are projected where eventually in 2 or 3 years, we won't need to put everything around you. You can carry the team. That will never be Kenny Pickett. He ain't big enough. He ain't strong enough. He ain't talented enough. That's none of the quarterbacks here. The second round, it's somewhat you might be able to develop into that.
I'm sorry.
Round, we know you ain't going to develop into that.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. Shout out to Garrett Wilson moms. Yeah.
My bad.
I'm impressed.
I'm just Lord Jesus, Lord,
I'm impressed.
Lord.
Oh. Hey man, look, man, I'm at the age.
Look, let me tell you. I'm passionate about this because it's actually a quick story. In 2006, I was actually with our producer, Philip, in Iraq, where the thing that really turned this franchise around with the Saints was that 2006 year. Yes, a lot of people say Reggie Bush was a quote-unquote bust, but if you know football and you constantly had the game plan for him because he was spectacular and he could blow open a game to go along with Drew Brees, one of the greatest free agents in history, go along with Reggie White. Now we are flipping over a franchise. But on the other hand, you can ruin a franchise if you have trash picks. As a Saints fan, I remember watching Ricky Williams drafted to the Saints, but the commissioner giggling as he announces the trade. So I'm kind of traumatized when the Saints come in draft day trades because I remember watching him, the Saints trade their first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round, and next year's first round pick to move up.
You should have been traumatized when Kim Kardashian got on the dais in the NFL, and took the mic and said that, yeah, we won a Super Bowl. I was like, what? What did you do? What? Remember Kim Kardashian was dealing with Reggie Bush at the time when they won the Super Bowl? You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Kim
don't
Kardashian.
Remember that?
Yes, I do. Shout out to Kim Kardashian. Good for her. I'm just trying, keep it moving. Mm-hmm. I'm just going, breathe.
Man, calm down, man. This is just football, man.
You don't understand. They do
in a few months. We'll be watching the Red Zone.
You don't understand. Mickey Loomis has like some affinity for Ohio State, Big Ten. And he has a disdain for SEC players, so he constantly passes up on great talent.
Let me see where Mickey Loomis is.
We need a receiver. That's a team that needs a receiver. We need a second to Michael Thomas. Jameson Williams out of Alabama, even though he blew his knee out, he would come in immediately number 2. And I'm telling you, this dude, I got a feeling he gonna do some dumb shit and pick one of those Ohio State receivers over the clear talent that is Jameson Williams. And I'm gonna watch Jameson Williams catching touchdowns for some other team, knowing, bro, he should have been down there in New Orleans. He should have been catching the ball in the Super Bowl.
Man, Mickey Loomis is from Oregon. He went to school.
I know
at the University of Oregon.
I know
So,
because it just baffles. He's from Oregon, but he loves the Midwest and getting players out the Midwest.
Yeah, he went to Wichita State too. So, what do you expect, man? He's not from SEC.
Mickey, man.
He's not from SEC.
If you ain't gonna get Jameson, then do something with that offensive line to keep it solid, or let's get another corner. Well, all the top corners, I believe, are gone. This is a wide receiver deep draft. Oh, I tell you what, Kyle Hamilton, if he goes to the Saints, we know he would. I can get that. I can get with that. If why is Tony Gonzalez there? This is the
Pelicans
Saints.
81, Phoenix Suns 80. Just let you know. All right, man. Continue.
Why we got the AFC West out there? Well, good for them. Good for them.
Who's picking next?
Come on, man. Oh, the Saints. The Saints, they're doing something right now. And my son's watching it up front. And I just
shout out to Reggie Jr. What's up, Reg?
Yeah, he's up front, and I'm just like, I've been traumatized too much. I can't. It is just wearing on my soul where I have to lie to myself year after year because he picks another Big Ten guy, and just skips over all this talent. Oh, my goodness. So, come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
He probably think the SEC.
I'm messing up the show right now.
He probably think the SEC is overrated, man.
Sure. But this one time, come through. I mean, we skipped over Lamar Jackson. We missed out on Patrick Mahomes.
But Sean Payton won it.
I'm telling you right now.
Mahomes.
If he says Kenny Pickett, I'm leaving. If
Sean
he says
Payton,
Kenny Pickett,
but remember,
I'm leaving. I'm going to the package store and get something to drink.
Sean Payton wanted Patrick. And
he was going to get him.
And KC,
I'm telling you right now. He says Kenny Pickett, I'm leaving. I'm telling you right now. Because we got Jameis was on Jameis before he got hurt. He was on a pace to have 30 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Oh, that's the pace he was on. No, 30 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That's the pace he was on. That's the season he was projected to have before he got hurt.
Oh, Sean Payton's a great coach, and I don't say great to a lot of coaches, but
I know, but we have a dude. Jameson Winston is a dude. He's good enough. You surround him, and here's the low key part about it: he had no help besides Alvin Kamara. Michael Thomas was gone all year.
Well, the mainstream media.
He had Cooks. He had Emmanuel Sanders. He had a full squad around him to go with Alvin Kamara. They always made sure.
You have to realize
Brees had a squad.
His last year in Tampa Bay, the mainstream media was hopping on his 30 interceptions, but he threw 33 touchdown passes and he passed for 5,000 yards. 5,000 yards.
5,000 yards. Who did they get? What the fuck did I say, bro? I'm telling you, man. What did I say? He always does this shit. What did I say?
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're the one to blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Go, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Oh, man, he blew a gasket. It's not that important, my brother. It's not that bad, man. You're going to be all right, man. Yo, man. They're gonna red shirt him for a couple of seasons. Yo, and then Pickett he gonna play most of his games in a dome, so he'll be all right. Oh man. Producer, man. Yo. Wanna check his blood pressure? See he's all right?
I mean, because
man,
the
relax,
number one
man.
receiver that they have skipped over the actual number one receiver again.
Chillax, man.
Yo,
Chillax.
I get you got some hard on for Ohio State there, Mickey. But I mean, Jesus, bro, do your job. I mean, God damn.
Ohio is the funk capital of the world. Shout out to
We need to
Bootsy.
sell it to India. I promise. If we
Shout
sold
out,
it to India, he
shout
wouldn't
out
know
to
what the hell
James
to do.
Brown. Shout out to the Ohio players. Shout out to Howie
Chris
Hewitt.
Olave is good. He is a good receiver. He's good, but he's good. I don't want good. Jameson Williams has the talent to be great. Great.
Hey, Mike Thomas did his thing.
Because I'm tired of it, man. We missed out. You know, there was another receiver. We needed one. He went to LSU. He would have never had to change. Jordan Jefferson. We picked a center from Michigan.
That center
we picked the center from Michigan.
Okay.
Instead of, and that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't like.
Oh man, hindsight is 2020, man.
We need a new GM. This motherfucker's still living off that 2017. I found Alvin Kamara in the third round and Marshawn Lattimore. And here's the thing. You just kept picking up Ohio State dudes. That's it. You get Ohio State. That team is all Midwest. I think he actually did get someone from the SEC once. Shocked the ever living hell out of me. I'm telling you, man. Now this motherfucker need to go. Not now, bro.
He brought you a championship, man.
Fuck him, man. No. Sean Payton brought the championship.
But he was the GM.
No, man. Man. You know Sean Payton ran that. Everything that happened went through Sean Payton.
But him and Mickey still worked together.
He was not let go or fired. No. Benson went. It was Benson, Sean Payton, then everybody else get in line. I know that. I'm telling you what I know. And now this motherfucker here, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Then I tell you,
we got Dennis Allen. Good to you, Dennis Allen.
I went to a Saint game back in 2000, man.
You gotta actually do your job. Sean Payton ain't here.
Calm down, man. Relax, man. Relax. I try to tell a story. I went to a Saint game back in 2000, man. They clinched the playoff spot. Yo, I saw Tom Benson do the Benson boogie on the 50-yard line, man. It was the best football game I've ever been to, man. Word up.
I don't like that motherfucker, man. I want to fight. I'm telling you, if I get a chance, you're going to read about that shit on the newspaper. If I ever catch, I'm telling you right now, if I ever catch Loomis, it's on sight.
No,
you're going to read about it.
Mickey Loomis, hire this brother on your coaching staff. Please, hire this brother. I'm glad you muted him. You put him in the penalty box because, hire this brother. He will work hard. He will work many hours. Please, Mickey, hire this brother. That's all I gotta say. Because take it personal. So therefore, next time I see this brother, he be like, yo, Mickey Loomis is my man's. Yo, he just hired me. Yo, man. Hire him, man. Please. This guy, man. Stop acting like a fan, man. We're reporters now, man. Yo.
Please. Okay, so this is one of the problems I have with that pick also. It wasn't the best player. If you're not going to get the best receiver, then get the best player. Once again, you skipped over Kyle Hamilton. We get Kyle Hamilton for the Saints. Now we lose Williams and replace him with Hamilton because we lost Marcus Williams. Let's see what the Lions are going to do. Let me shut up. I'll get over this later. If Phil, stand by. After this, I'm going to call and be bitching to you later.
If Dan Campbell,
God damn it! Oh,
if Dan Campbell,
do you see this? So we miss over it just for the Lions to take them. So now we'll be watching this motherfucker go running up and down Detroit, Michigan, just showing touchdowns.
But you see,
Jesus,
everybody looked at Dan Campbell as a fool, as a joke. Dan Campbell was going to build himself a good squad, but he got a good offensive line now.
Do you see what you saw? What he just picked?
Who?
Jameson Williams.
I'm behind you.
He picked Jameson Williams, the one I was begging for. So this motherfucker just skipped in line to get somebody. They were going to get Jameson Williams either way. They were not going to get Chris Olave. Jameson Williams is ranked above Chris Olave.
Okay. So, Detroit doing a good job with their drafting so far.
You damn right they doing a good job. They doing a damn good job.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Like I said, Dan
and
Campbell.
He loves these Ohio State. Jameson Williams is a transfer from Ohio State. He's a transfer from Ohio State.
Maybe that's why he didn't draft him.
Exactly. He didn't stay there long enough. I hate that motherfucker. Boy, I tell you what. If I had a chance, I'd piss in his Cheerios. I'm telling you
right now. Man. Golly, man. It's not that bad. Bruh. You might have been working for Mickey Loomis someday. Chill.
I'll deal with it when I get there. I'll say my apologies.
Mickey Loomis offer you a job right now. If Mickey Loomis offer you a quality control coaching position, you wouldn't take that?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll take it.
Oh, okay, man. So chill. Yeah. So chill.
Shit. Look at this. Boy.
Yo.
And now the Eagles, they're probably going to take Hamilton because that's who's left.
Okay. So once again, how many yards did Jameson Williams have against Sauce, man?
I can't even think right now. I gotta calm down.
I know, man. You gotta calm down. Let me check that out, man.
Because I'm trying to see.
Oh man,
because Chris Olave is a good route runner. He's a quality receiver. But Jameson Williams was a game breaker.
Yes.
One could argue the reason why Alabama lost to Georgia is because Jameson Williams was not there. But at the end of this first round, there's a Georgia safety. Kine. Number 16. That boy there, I'm telling you right now, he is going to be the steal of this draft. You just watch. Yes, a safety. I know it's weird. Not usually happen, but that boy there going to be a steal. He's going to be a steal. I'm telling you. Mark that down. But I wonder how the Eagles are going to go. Here's one thing this pick will tell you. Because we all know Nick Sirianni is a puppet. I know you know that, Devo, but Nick Sirianni is a puppet. He doesn't have real control like about 3/4 of the league as far as their head coach. So what this pick is going to tell me whether they believe in Jalen Hurts or not. That's what this pick is going to tell me.
Yeah.
Do they believe in Jalen Hurts, or are they going to be continuing the setup?
Jameson Williams had 7 receptions for 62 yards, no TDs, and his longest was 20 yards. I don't see that was a big. I don't see that. I don't see he working Sauce Gardner, man. I don't see that, man.
You said 20. The longest was 20 yards.
The
7 receptions, so about 9 yards of reception. So he had almost a first down every reception. What do you mean?
No, he didn't. Then at that one reception, 20 yards, that means the other 6 receptions was about 42 yards. Come on, man.
6 for 42 yards. So now he's about 8 yards a pop. So he's
not 8 yards. Try 7 yards a pop.
Huh?
Try 7 yards a pop, man.
He's still keeping the offense on schedule every time he caught
it. That wasn't no game breaker.
He is a game breaker.
If my cornerback held a great receiver with those stats, I'd take that every day and twice on Sunday.
But if I got 4 receivers with 60 yards, now I got 240 yards passing. I moved the ball.
If was a spliff, we all be high right now, man. But it's not.
But that's what you just said. You said if you had a cornerback hold your receiver. Well, I'm saying
by the way, Cincinnati did have a cornerback and held them to 62 yards. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I misspoke.
Well, I'm
I
saying I
misspoke.
don't know if it's held them because they decided to start running the ball.
No, because Nick Saban was smart. Like, look,
What do
we
you
are
mean
not.
smart? They couldn't stop the
We are
run.
not going to poke the bear. We are not going to
What do you
poke the
mean poke the
bear cat.
They got that
We are
dude, Jameson Williams,
We
out
are
there.
not
All right, and he
poking the
was going to
bear
do
cat.
work if they needed him to. But
We
they
are
didn't need him
not.
to.
We are not. Because if Sauce got an interception, pick six, that's going to change everything all around, man.
What did you say? If was a fifth, but he couldn't. He couldn't because he had to guard that dog.
Yeah,
He had to guard that dog.
And he did a good job guarding that dog. He did a good job, a damn good job.
No.
I don't see anybody else in the SEC did it.
Here's the thing. How many pass attempts went over there? How many pass attempts? Because why don't you just look? Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Matter of fact, next commercial, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look up what was his stats. What was Sauce Gardner's stats? Pass attempts in his direction as the closest defender, how many pass breakups he had, how many tackles he had. I don't want to hear nothing about how they ran the ball. You a top corner, you stick your nose in there, get that man on the ground, protect that outside.
And he did. It's just like everybody else on the defense didn't do their job.
No, I don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear it. You're hearing it. Because it's true.
I don't want to hear that. That is what I would call preposterous, sir. That's preposterous.
Please.
Let's see. That's what they traded? That's cool. Texans getting a
little. You happy now? You happy?
No, I'm still pissed. I'm gonna be pissed for a while. I'm happy we got a second receiver because we needed one and they addressed it. But I'm getting fed up with this. I'm just going to draft the best guy out of Ohio State plan. Like I'm getting fed up with it. All right. Literally, you do realize at one point we had 2 years ago, our whole secondary was Ohio State grads. Literally, it was the Ohio State Saints.
Why are you saying
it's
we,
man? We're passing up on all these.
It's New Orleans.
That's one of the main reasons after y'all dropped Eli Apple, you know where he went?
He went to the Saints.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And got cooked.
It was a sad day. I went on Annie's Twitter. I cried with her too.
What do you mean? She went from New York to New Orleans. She can get her a couple drinks. She lucky I wasn't down there when got in that French Quarter, got some of them hand grenades. We had a good time.
Uh-oh. Hurricane. Oh, you got muted, my man. Oh. Shout out to Annie. Shout out to Annie. Yo.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, no. Oh. Annie's a baddie.
Oh, yeah.
And your producer, this is the NFL draft.
There you go. We following your lead, sir.
And when these players' moms are first round quality, I'm gonna let everybody know.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
The son is first round. Naturally,
I'm sorry.
Mom gonna be first round too, baby.
Last year, Zach Wilson moms, she was first round caliber.
Yes, she was. Yeah,
Annie Apple moms, first round caliber. Yo, my man Wilson moms, first round caliber.
Hey,
I'm just saying, man.
Seen your boy Patrick Mahomes' mom?
A UFA, unsigned free agent. I'm just saying.
Oh shit! Our man went to the Eagles. Big Jordan Davis.
Oh, the big ugly, my man. Yo, him and Fletcher. Is Fletcher still
right?
down?
Exactly. That's exactly the words around my mouth. They put him right next to Big Fletch.
Oh, Fletcher, yo.
Dallas.
Yo, I know those linebackers are as happy as runaway slaves.
Well, here's the thing. But here's the thing, though. That was the weakest part of their team. They had absolutely no linebackers. Like if I'm Philadelphia, I'm taking whatever capital I have to trade back up and get Nakobe Dean. That's what I'm doing. If I'm Philly, because now what that's going to do is that sets up your defense now. Now your defense is set up, period. You got that big boy right there in the middle to go right along with Fletcher Cox, still one of the baddest men walking in the NFL.
Yo,
And you got your
Fletcher.
actual
Yo,
tackle
he
behind
got
him,
to teach.
actual
He got to teach
linebacker
Jordan.
behind him.
He got to teach Jordan how to tuck and roll because these quarterbacks can't take 200 pounds on their body anymore. You know that.
Oh hell no, hell no, hell no. Hey, one of them vets will pay the fine. One of them vets, or actually, he a D tackle. He can pay the fine. He 13 overall. He got the money. He'll pay the fine. He good. He good. And I'm telling you, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait for him to land on one of them that fat bastard, for him to land on one of them boys. Hey, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a couple center and guards. They're gonna be walking the street because they're getting their ass fired.
Yo, shout out to the big uglies. My man.
Oh, look at the suit. Look at the suit. Shout
Look at
out,
his
big
suit.
fella. I like it.
Yo.
Got the black suit with the red stripe going across.
Who was the brother that hugged him was in all white with a white hat? Yo, the brother looked like the diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with the gangster lean. Woo woo. Oh, man. All these brothers look like they extras in the Mac, man.
Yeah, they want to say inconsistent pass rush effort because he's 400 pounds.
Yo, he gonna get down to about 360, 350.
Right, and it's pure muscle, so it's gonna look good.
Yeah.
It's gonna look good. They said he has an inconsistent pass rush effort.
Yes.
The dirty secret is you ain't going every play.
As the old folks used to say, that's just baby fat. He can lose that.
Exactly. That'll come off him. And once again with that NFL training, and when he gets to understand and know, hey, this is gonna be a pass rush, I need to do the quick burst. I'm telling you, because for him as a D-line coach, for him, bro, we don't need to do no moves for you. You here for one reason: clog and push. That's it. I don't want you doing moves because I don't want you messing around, maybe getting out of this gap. You just push. All we doing is leg drive, sled work, baby. Sled work.
Once he learned how to use his hands,
you can get that leverage.
Once he use that swim, the up and under, that hump
he can't,
move.
At 6'8", he really ain't gonna be able to use the up and under. That swim move is gonna be nasty.
Yeah, swim.
And that hump move,
the Reggie White hump move.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm telling you. He gonna be throwing some folks out the club. He gonna be throwing some folks out the club.
Yes, like I said,
it's gonna get ugly.
He got to learn how to stop, drop, and roll, man. Because you can't drive quarterbacks to the turf anymore. But although you could do the same to a running back.
Here's the thing. If we want to talk about this. This is the thing about why I believe all that NFL safety is bullshit.
Oh, I know.
Because you see, the receivers and the big rules. We can't hit defenseless receivers, and we don't want to see that collision. But the violent collisions happen. We just don't notice it. Every time that ball snaps, a defensive lineman.
Whoever's watching this, YouTube Joe Turkey Jones and Terry Bradshaw and see what he did to Terry Bradshaw.
But here's the thing, quick little lesson for everyone out there in viewing land, to our viewer audience. There's some defensive line coaches who tell their D linemen you're not allowed to spin. That's because you can't. It just looks clogged up, and it just looks like it looks like it's okay and proper chaos. It's violent. They're huge. And here's the thing, why a lot of them tell them don't spin, especially if you're in the interior, don't spin. Because if you mess up and spin wrong, your back is to the offensive lineman, and a lot of them will get a running start. And that's how a lot of defensive linemen get put to sleep. Literally put to sleep.
Kidney, your kidney shot in the back, that's a legal shot.
Kidney shots. All of this violence, it's perfectly fine there. Running backs getting absolutely destroyed if one of these offensive linemen miss a block. Jordan Davis, he's 6'8", 390 pounds. He moves one of those big boys out of the way and just leans forward. Most NFL running backs might get put to sleep. If he moves and gets a running start, he's going to mess around and put someone to sleep.
Yes.
But that's okay. As long as it's not
a quarterback. It's football, man. It's football.
No, I'm saying it's hypocritical with the NFL about how they do
very
defenseless receiver and wait on quarterback, got to protect the quarterback. I get, hey, you got to protect the quarterback, got to protect the money. Well,
you got to protect everybody.
Have the offensive line coach do his damn job.
Michael Irvin protected himself going across the middle. He said, forget that catching with my hands. I caught it with my body because I knew I was going to get hit. And that's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
Shout out to the Ravens. Finally pick up Kyle Hamilton. Once again, a well-ran team. Got set. But, man, these rules.
And the Ravens needed. You see their defensive backfield last year? Oof.
Well, they had, it was like a epidemic.
All those bad.
People getting hurt.
Yeah, but it was bad.
And it was woof.
Yeah.
It was I was unfamiliar with it. I was unfamiliar with that.
I mean, every time the Ravens scored, oh damn. They gave up a touchdown,
Yeah, it was a quick just here you go. How do you do?
Okay. He's I'll
tell you what, speaking of the draft, I'm gonna actually give a shout out to Dallas. Micah Parsons is living his best life. Micah Parsons got drafted.
Wait.
What's up?
Time out.
What's up?
You got into the penalty box cussing and fussing about New Orleans, and now you gotta bring up Dallas? You gonna bring up Dallas?
Number one franchise in all of sports. Why? Of course I'm gonna bring them up.
By who? Who said that shit? Come on, man.
Mute it. You daggone right. You don't need to mute me. I'm speaking the facts.
I'm not a Yankee fan. But one thing I do know, the Bronx Bombers is numero uno, my brother.
No, they're not. The Dallas Cowboys are number one. Okay. Look that up. They've been number one for a while. You can look up Forbes.
Okay. How many championships do the Yankees have?
I don't care. It's about money.
Unfortunately, I know this shit because I have so many friends and family that are Yankee fans.
Nobody cares. That's how many they won.
Nobody cares. No.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys. 27. How many championships they won? Nobody cares. They're the 1-6 point. It's 27 there.
27 championships.
Not a baseball fan knows it, but still,
27 World Series
and
27
wins, things we don't care about. Hey, big money down here in Texas.
When the last time?
I thought you New Yorkers understood that.
How old were you when Dallas won their last Super Bowl?
Oh, 9. 9. One of the great memories of my life.
And now you got a family, 3 kids, fought in a war. And what have Dallas done for me lately? Paraphrasing Janet Jackson.
Not a damn thing. But
yes.
Hey,
yes.
Number one, team value, number one, $6.5 billion.
6.5.
Forbes, who ranks this? Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, they do big things. Hey, football, baby, down here in Texas.
I guess the Canelo fights in Jerry World help, huh?
Oh man, look,
come on, man.
I don't know when they're coming.
But still, man, are you a Saints fan or a Cowboy fan? Come on, man, pick one.
Oh no, I'm a Saints fan, but I also
pick one, man. Pick one, man.
No, I don't. No, I ain't got to pick one. Why? Who's gonna stop me? Who?
Me.
Accept it.
How
about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
Yo, how about JJ, baby mama? drama.
Hey man, hey man. Um,
Yo,
you know, he was doing his thing.
homegirl from DC knocked on his door
Yeah,
in
she
his
did stop
mansion,
that lawsuit though. Shout
and
out
it's
to this.
like,
She did stop that lawsuit.
yo, you're my daddy. Oh snap, yo.
She
How
sure
about
did.
his man's that got him into the Hall of Fame, Richard Dalrymple.
Yeah, man. Look, this is the one thing. I don't know what that dude knows, but he knows he must know about federal
He
crimes.
he
He
know
must know about
where the
federal crimes.
bodies are buried, my brother. He know where
And
the
no,
bodies are,
and I mean literal bodies are buried.
because Dalrymple did some grimy
Oh no,
crap.
we can start and stop. It was wrong with some of the things he did, but we can start and stop at you messing with my daughter at work.
That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about. When he was
nah,
videotaping
bro. I got a daughter. I'll be
Charlotte
damned.
Jones up her dress, yo,
Bro, I got billions of dollars. I want this motherfucker. Especially I'm
I
out here in Texas. I need
I
an
ain't
accident to
saying,
happen to this motherfucker.
really that almost deserve a Goodfellas welcome. When remember when Homeboy told Tommy to shine his shoes? You remember what happened to Homeboy? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, man.
I'm telling you, brother. Hey, man.
It was bad
you
enough.
look
It was
at
bad
Texas,
enough the
bro.
cheerleaders saw that creep, but then the daughter saw the creep.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we haven't even gotten to the cheerleaders. I can't even imagine how they feel when they see it's happening to the daughter. And it's like, because out here, those cheerleaders, I don't believe they get paid. But
they get paid a
out
few
here, I
hundred
don't
a
think they
game.
get paid. But they actually are worth something. They have
No,
with
they
their
get paid.
networking value, with their
They
net
get
worth
paid for
value.
they,
They're worth
no, they
something.
get paid for their appearances. They do get paid for their appearances.
Yeah, they don't get salaries, but their net worth value, and they can network and they can do actual big business out here. But
Jane Kennedy,
Commanders, they're going to be one of those teams. I wonder what they're going to do, man.
Jane Kennedy was a cowgirl.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I wonder.
I know that's before your time, but all your old school heads Google Jane Kennedy. She was a baddie.
This is one of those where it feels Malik Willis. Like, this feels like a Malik Willis pick. It got it written all over it. This is something the Commanders would do. They would reach, and it would be Malik Willis.
I don't think so. I think Pittsburgh, because they don't have anybody ahead of Malik to tutor him. It's the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, exactly. And you think that's, once again, and that's going to stop? That's going to stop him?
That's true. That's true.
Exactly. I ain't say it was a good pick. I ain't say it was good. I said this is kind of the things they would do.
Lawsuits, sexual harassment, names. That never stopped Washington.
Not a well-run. The good pick for them.
The best available player. That's the good pick for Washington. Available. Best available. That's another team
I would look at
that need talent.
Yeah. So as I'm thinking, I'm probably gonna go online. If I'm them, I'm probably gonna go online. If they go by need, that's the Commanders.
They're not good enough to go for need, man.
Yeah. I'm just every time I see it, I get frustrated as hell all over again. Jesus. So with the Commanders, and the Texans, they went green from Texas A&M. Oh, the Ravens trade Marquise Brown to the Cardinals.
Hollywood.
So they're going to replace him. And quick note with that: if I'm Lamar Jackson, I might get ready to ask for a trade.
Hollywood. So
if I'm Lamar Jackson, I might get ready to ask for a trade.
Nah,
they're probably going to draft another receiver here.
But
They
the
probably
Ravens,
are.
the Ravens going to be all right. Who knows who they're going to pick up?
Well, that's the thing. Okay, they're gonna be all right, but are they though? Because
But Marquise is
Greg
maybe
Roman is starting
3,
to
4
become a
passes a
problem,
game. Marquise is he's a game breaker. He's a
he's a
playmaker.
game breaker, but he's not a number
But
one receiver.
yes, there
They
you
got
go.
they
There
got
you go.
Pyramid over there, but he's not a number one receiver. Okay,
There you
I
go.
get that, but still, they got to get him some infrastructure of a passing offense. Jahan Dotson, Penn State. Okay,
What
I don't
position?
like it.
What position Dotson plays?
Receiver. They got the receiver out of Penn State. I don't
Okay,
like it.
so he go team with Terry McLaurin.
Right. Who's throwing them the ball? They would have been better off with Brees Hall out of Iowa State.
Well, at least they didn't pick a quarterback to ruin that quarterback career like they did Dwayne Haskins. Rest in power, Dwayne.
Right. Thank God for that. Rest in power, Dwayne. He's talented, and like I said, you said it. Everyone drafted in the first round is talented.
Yo,
But this ain't a good fit, man.
Phoenix is up by
This ain't a
3
good fit.
with 13 seconds left. Let's see. Let's see if that game is on the OT. I think Chris Paul go kick somebody.
Jahan Dotson, I think he got some return ability. But here's my thing, man. It's not really a good fit. If you already have note, you do not get a receiver or draft a receiver high if you ain't got anything else to go with them.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of second-tier quarterbacks out there that they could pick up.
No, I ain't say get a quarterback. I ain't say get a quarterback.
No, I'm talking about Washington. Washington could get a lot of veterans. There's still a lot of veteran quarterbacks out there.
They can get a lot of veterans, but what else? They need everything else except Terry McLaurin.
Well, like I said, this is just the first round. You could fill in the blanks with
He wasn't the best available, though.
Huh?
Yeah, he wasn't the best available.
Oh, no, he wasn't. But, everything now it's a show, man. It's not about the best available.
Okay. I'm just okay.
I didn't watch a lot of Penn State games. A lot of their games.
I did. He actually did a good job against Ohio State. He against top competition. He did a good job. My man did a good job.
Okay. Shout out to James. Shout out to James Franklin.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? A lot of people call me crazy, but when the Cowboys were looking for a head coach, I always thought they should have went at James Franklin. Even though he ain't never going to leave Penn State.
You know what I always say about JJ. Maybe Stephen Jones might hire James Franklin someday, but JJ ain't hiring James Franklin.
Yeah,
you know that.
But I'm saying and here's another thing that's kind of frustrating when we talk about head coaching and hiring. Cliff Kingsbury and all these other dudes are getting looked at, but the James Franklins of the world, they're constantly passed over, and all he did was resurrect Penn State.
Raheem Morris. I'm gonna keep on mentioning brother Raheem.
Well, I was talking about from the college level. When they talk about pulling guys from the college level that become straight head coaches.
Yo.
Then I'm like, hey man, what
Herman Edwards. Herman Edwards.
Well, Herman Edwards had to go back to college.
Yeah.
And they even talk, you're right. They even talk about pulling him back up. And he's done a damn good job at Arizona State.
So the Chargers got Zion Johnson.
All right. Hey, produce. So this is what I'm thinking, man. I'm wondering, because now this is the first time Tennessee just traded A.J. Brown to the Eagles. Okay, so now, the Eagles, to me, what that tells me is the Eagles are actually going with Jalen Hurts.
And they're all in on this Jalen Hurts. Now it's up to Hurts to produce now because he got a veteran receiver. He got himself a line. They got himself a defense. So now they got they need to pick up a couple of running backs, and they should be all
All
right.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Brees Hall, Javon Walker out of Brees Hall, Javon Walker. Um,
Okay.
then there's a young cat out of BYU. He is
Zion
nice.
Johnson, Zion Johnson, moms. She's all right. She's cool. She's cool.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that.
Oh yeah, the Suns won, man. The Suns won. No more games at the Smoothie King Center.
Well, good,
You know,
good. They competed. They did
you,
good, but it's time for.
you know when I spoke to you earlier, I was at Smoothie King.
Wait, what?
When I spoke to you earlier, I was at Smoothie King.
You ain't in New Orleans right now.
I was at Smoothie King in Augusta, my brother.
Oh, I thought you were Smoothie King. Oh,
Shout out to Augusta. Yes, I went over there, got myself a gladiator. I was good.
Yeah. I need to hit up Smoothie. You know what? I don't know why Smoothie King. They need to do a better job with their marketing, because especially in this health craze world now, they do a horrible job of marketing. You got Tropic Cafe out here, and they doing better than Smoothie King.
I agree, because Smoothie King is the bomb.
Exactly.
Yeah. Smoothie King is the bomb. I remember one time, I met a sister there. She bought my smoothie. I was like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Yo, this is a nice place."
All right. Well, my producer gives a good point where Smoothie King, they promote the same way Starbucks does.
Well,
they do. They do the word of mouth. Okay.
Yeah,
well, what I mean when I say they don't do a good job, Starbucks, they locate and they have the ability. I guess they have more money, so they can have more stores and make it more readily available.
Starbucks
Smoothie King, we are in the business mecca out here, and there are 2 Smoothie Kings in the DFW area that are readily accessible out here.
Starbucks just be robbing people, man, without a gun.
Oh yeah. Starbucks is brilliant.
Yeah,
Starbucks is brilliant.
$4
hey, you want this coffee that I renamed in a French name to make it sound fancy?
Yes. Tea.
And put $8 more bucks on it.
$4 for some tea. Yeah, Starbucks. I know about.
You're talking about the.
I know about
IT
Starbucks.
Valley. Business mecca out here is in DFW. Their producer, but no. I think you are right. Silicon Valley.
The
business mecca.
Well, the financial mecca.
Big business out here.
All the money.
It ain't New York.
The financial district. Yes.
No, it ain't
all money come to New York.
No. Down here in Texas, big real estate, big money, big oil, baby.
No, man.
No. Look here.
Where's your Wall Street, my guy? Shout out to Wall Street.
New York or something.
Shout out to Wall Street
down here. Most billionaires, millionaires, right here in great state of Texas.
We let you live.
In Texas, baby.
New York let you live. New York let you live.
All the important money.
Yes.
It's in Texas. You mean to turn that?
It's in New York, LA, and now Northern California, Silicon Valley.
That's the famous money. The important money is in Texas.
No.
Where all those Californians moving from? They're moving to Texas. Where all those New Yorkers moving to? Texas.
Nah, if you're a billionaire in New York, you cool.
And you can live a whole lot more. That dollar go a lot further down here, brother.
They might have a house or two in Texas and Florida and Georgia, but their main mode of operation is in New York, man.
Yeah, I know they do that big international business up there in New York. Yeah. So are the Titans going to support Derrick Henry, or are they going to help? Hey man, that defense was not good. That defense was not good. So are they going to help that defense or are they going to help Derrick Henry? And
Uh,
remember, they also just traded AJ Brown. So are they going to what are they going to do? Traylon Burks, Arkansas. Okay. Traylon Burks out of Arkansas. All right. So that makes sense. That makes sense. And he is in that AJ Brown mold, a big receiver that can run fast. They
that's why
must
they
have saw
traded.
this coming because
That's
this
why
is
they
a
traded.
perfect fit
Well,
for
see,
me.
they didn't want to deal with the new contract with AJ Brown either.
Right, right. Literally, they're making the comparison to Debo Samuel and AJ Brown. Oh
Mhm.
God! Producer, get ready to put me back in the penalty box because the Saints is on the clock again. Let's see what Ohio State player they're getting now.
Oh,
Shit.
man. See how schizo this dude is? 1 minute, I'm a Cowboy fan. Next minute, I'm a Saint
Let's see
fan.
what. Let's see what. Shut
Make
up!
up
Shut
your
up!
mind.
Shut up!
Make up
All about the
your
Who That
damn
Nation.
mind.
Who that? Who that nation?
Oh man.
But I'm telling
Yo,
you,
now
that
it's all
Tennessee
about the
Titan
who.
pick,
Now it's about the
perfect.
Who That Nation. Oh man.
It's a
1 minute.
perfect pick. Yes,
Dallas
it
is the
is all
best.
about that Who That Nation. You will
Is the
accept the
number
Who That
one
Nation. It's in your
franchise in
blood.
the
It's in your
world.
veins. Who That Nation forever. Who That Nation for life. Who that?
They put my bet in, man. This dude, man.
Oh yeah. So now, and let me get back to thinking. The Saints still need another corner and
Oh,
safety.
oh
So they may
now,
take the corner out of Washington.
now you a
Um,
Saint fan again.
well, they're about to pick.
So
Yeah, so I'm doing my job. And look, I ain't gonna let you hate on me and bring me down. Steal my joy, sir.
oh, please, man.
Um,
Yo, you supposed to be objective. You a journalist now, my brother.
I am. They're about to pick,
Okay.
so I need to give some insight in who would it behoove them to pick. A
Okay.
safety?
What Saint proposed to somebody? Who was that?
What?
Some Saint.
Good for them.
Um, yo, man, I'm a few.
He just threw their
I'm a.
life away. Good for
I'm
them.
about a couple minutes behind, man.
Oh, I ain't seen none of that. Oh Jesus. So what it looks like is now I think the run on receivers is over. I don't think this is a receiver. We got the second receiver we need. Um, Chris Olave, hey, he was like I said, he was the top receiver at Ohio State, and he did good work, and he'll do good for the Saints. I think this has a feel. I think they might go offensive line here. Offensive line, because this is where I wish Chris Olave was good, but I'd rather have Hamilton because we lost Williams. And they lost Williams, and it made sense because it's literally what Tennessee just did, where they just trade away AJ Brown and they immediately snatched someone up in that same mold with Walker.
Are you speaking
So
French? We.
now we take a look at and I mean, even if they reach for a running back, like I'm
Get
saying,
yo,
Brees Hall would be good. Brees
yo,
Hall of
get the
Iowa
best
State.
available player, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. They don't necessarily need best available. They got a quarterback. They just got their receiver. They just made a run on receivers. Now you got you don't need D line. You're absolutely still loaded there. Oh, you know who they should get? Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean right here would be good because now Demario Davis is a little older and we have someone to pair with Demario Davis. And now we got two dogs back there.
Did Stingley get
So I
drafted
want
yet?
Nakobe Dean right here.
Did Stingley get drafted yet?
Yeah, he went to the Texans, number 3 overall.
Oh, okay.
Look, man, I know this dude's MO. I want Nakobe Dean, but He he went to the wrong school. He went
What
to
school
an
did he
SEC
go to?
school, so
What
Mickey
school did
ain't
he
gonna
go
draft him. I'm telling you right now, I'm dead damn serious. If this is someone who's not in the Big Ten, color me shocked. If this is someone who's not in the Midwest, color me shocked. Color me shocked. Because that's the Kobe Dean. Let me stop.
Think Michael Thomas gonna get traded?
Maybe.
Because he
Um,
didn't
and
play
I don't blame him. You got your money. Drew's
as
not there no more.
as
You
Bill
don't know how this is
Belichick
gonna go.
as Bill Belichick does. You trade him a year or two ahead of time before he
Well,
can't play
speaking of
anymore.
Bill Belichick, that's one of the places you could trade him to. It's just he
Huh?
makes too much money. He makes too much money.
Uh,
He was putting too
he
much
could
on the
have
cap.
he could have New Orleans pay part of the freight. You can
That would be
always,
something.
yeah.
That would be something. We could trade him, get that first round pick back, get another first round pick. Yeah, I can see it. I can see
Yeah.
it.
So
Well, that's Northern Iowa tackle, Midwest. But
yo,
he's good. He's good. I actually
no,
like
no,
this.
no. Didn't I
He's
tell
good.
you? Yo,
Yeah,
I like him.
that's
I
good.
like him. That's
He's going to be good.
what's
He's
it?
going to be good,
Trevor.
and we actually do need that.
What's his
Uh,
name? Trevor Pennington or
Trevor
Penning?
Penning.
Yeah.
You got this big fellow,
Yo.
and we're keeping that offensive. See, that's one thing I will give Mickey credit. He always pays attention to, even though it may be goofy, he always and never neglects keeping talent on that
Oh,
offensive defensive line.
now you're giving the man credit. Before, man, you were cussing the man out.
I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I mean, it's frustrating as hell, but
like I see it.
that's one thing he actually does. He does
And
good.
then somebody come by with blue and white on with a
He ain't
star
your man Gettleman who's trying to
all
outsmart
of a
everyone
sudden
in the
you're
room.
gonna lose.
I will give him.
interest.
Hey, this is the one thing that works for me, so I'm gonna miss, but I'm gonna hit sometimes too. This is my one thing.
So what days are you a Cowboy fan? What days are you a Saints fan?
Monday, Wednesdays, and Sundays is my Saints day.
Okay, so the rest of the day you a Cowboy fan?
No. Monday and Wednesdays I roll with the Cowboys. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday I roll with the Saints. Did that answer your question?
Kind of, sort of.
What days are you a New Yorker and what days are you a Georgia native?
Oh, I'm always in New York.
Oh, right, exactly.
Yo, 24/7. Yo, shout out to New York. Yo, man, born in.
What, you a Georgia native?
Born in the boogie? Nah, man.
From?
I moved.
Augusta?
Ain't
that where you from?
Shout
out to Augusta, your hometown.
Shout out to Augusta. Yo, that's my favorite city because that city I live in. But I'm originally from New York.
Shout out to the Augusta native.
Lincoln
Hospital. Your hometown. Good
my hometown.
Good for you producers. You're some Augusta natives. Good for
y'all. Yes, my hometown is Augusta. Shout out. The AUG. You damn right. Damn right. But I'm always a New Yorker. New York is all in my DNA, man. Shout out to the Bronx.
Who do you think the Steelers are going to pick?
Freeport. Shout out to Deer Park. Shout out to Central Islip. Brooklyn. Bronx.
Who do you think the Steelers are going to pick?
Manhattan. Staten. Now, I'm not finished yet, man. I'm on a roll. Queens. Yo,
nobody cares about New York. Stop your little roll. Put a hole in the train. Nobody cares.
Money earning Mount Vernon. Shout out to
nobody cares. Ain't no mountains in New York. It's New York. It's South Canada. Nobody cares.
You never been to the Bronx because there's a whole lot of hills up in the Bronx. Man.
Nobody cares.
You never been to the Catskill Mountains. There's a whole lot of mountains in the Catskills,
the Steelers are on the clock, and I think they're going to pick Malik Willis.
I said the quarterback from Cincinnati they're going to pick.
Desmond Ridder?
Yep.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yep.
I think he's underrated.
I think so, too.
I think he's underrated.
I think he's
going to be a better pro than
today,
a college player.
Who did I say was varsity playing against Alabama? It was Ridder and it was Sauce. Those are two varsity players, man. Everybody else on Cincinnati was JV, man.
Oh yeah, I think Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
I think here maybe Malik Willis.
And one thing I
I'm
like
telling
about
you, I don't like Kenny Pickett in the first round.
one thing, and Pittsburgh do not like drafting quarterbacks from Pitt. Dan Marino. They had a chance to draft Dan Marino. They didn't draft him.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta realize you showed me a Pitt quarterback that was drafted by the Steelers. Very few.
I can't even remember. I mean, after Dan Marino, it's literally slim pickings because I can't remember
It
any
was a few. The
like
Peterman.
top. Yeah, once again, top quarterback.
The
Man, look,
Peterman.
that dude got so many people fired. I can't even
No, man.
imagine.
He had a first half from hell, man. Oh man.
Shit, first half,
Remember
you
that
might as
game?
well load up that
Remember
whole
that game?
career.
Did he throw 5 or 6 interceptions in the first half?
5 in the
Yeah.
first half. That poor boy.
Yes.
That
The
poor boy.
Peterman.
They just had to keep
And you
dropping
know
his ass
something?
out.
I think he still have a job in the NFL. I think he's on somebody's roster.
Yeah, he on somebody's roster. I'll look it up real quick.
Mhm.
Football player.
Nathan Peterman.
Let's see. Where is he at? He was with Buffalo. Oh, Las Vegas. It looks like
Okay.
he's with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, yeah. John Gruden liked him because I guess it reminded him of him when he was quarterback.
Yeah, hey, he knew better. Once again, John Gruden, one of those dudes that knows better than everybody.
Oh, well.
He ain't got a damn job.
Well, you see how, when he got hired, I told everybody he was Fugazi, and he showed it.
So now, I think after this pick, we are to wrap it up because we've gone past 2 hours. So we'll see who the Steelers have, and then we're going to have
to the Steelers, I would have Brian Flores come up to the dais and
yo, that would be awesome.
I would, man. I have Brian Flores announcing their first pick, Brian Flores. Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, man, shit. Everybody be looking at Pittsburgh.
That's hilarious.
That'd be a gangster move, man.
They probably gonna go O-line. Well, no. I don't know if they have any top O linemen left because
I think they're going QB, man. This is number 20, right? QB
20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they may get Jermaine Johnson out of Florida State.
They got Mitchell for 2 years, so he got hold the fort for 2 years until they develop.
Wow, they got Kenny Pickett. They took Kenny Pickett out of Pittsburgh, and he's just going right. He ain't even got to unpack because Pittsburgh plays
Little Hands
in Pittsburgh Stadium. Pitt plays in Pittsburgh Stadium, so he even got to pack his shit.
Little hands, man. Can he grip an NFL? Him. Can he grip a Duke? I hope he can.
He's gonna have to.
Yeah, because the NCAA ball is a lot smaller than the Duke.
Well, it's wider, but it's fatter.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL ball is a little more narrow, but it's longer. But here's the thing, man. You still need those hands because you need ball manipulation in the NFL. You don't need it.
You better get some special gloves.
He better
get some special gloves, man.
He better get his Tom Brady on. Get a glove.
They brought up Franco, man. They should have brought up Brian Flores, man. That would, yeah. I guess that's why I don't run a team or I don't own a team because I bring Brian Flores. I bring Brian Flores up there and give me.
Hell yeah. So now
Brian
we got Kenny Pickett. And I think Kenny Pickett went to the best situation because he's going to get coached up properly.
Oh, no, I ain't mad because one thing about the Steelers is player development. They develop, and they develop wide receivers, and that's going to help them out a whole lot.
Exactly. So he's going to have help, and they ain't going to throw him out there. So they're going to run it properly.
Cold weather. He been in Pittsburgh for 4 years, so cold weather isn't a factor. He know how to deal with it.
Patriots trade pick to the Chiefs. I would get
well, the Patriots love second round picks.
They trade their pick to the Chiefs. I'm wondering who they're going to get. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this draft day special. Devo, what is it you got to say, big dog?
Yo, well, I'm just saying that me personally, they should eliminate this draft because this is not, I'm a capitalist and this should be a free market. Yo, each team is a business, right? So you sell these kids onto why they should play for you instead of have these kids being forced to play for you for at least 3-4 years. It's a shame. It's funny because out of high school, the kid get to pick what college he goes to. But when he become a man, he gotta play wherever he's picked. So that's just me. I just think that this thing should change. It'd be a whole lot better for the players and make these teams be better salesmen. So, tell me why you want to play for Jacksonville. Tell me why you want to play. Well, Miami is easy. That's an easy sell. But tell me why you want to play for Minnesota. Prince had moved on.
Tell me why you want to play for Green Bay.
There you go. Green Bay will have to stop playing their games in Milwaukee again to get people to come. But that's just me. But go ahead, man. You close it out.
No, you good. Mm-hmm. My thing is, I'm piggybacking. I would like to say goodbye to the people and piggyback off of what you said. I do not like this draft format, and I'm shocked and surprised. The NFL, more than any of the other sports, the NFL is the money enterprise, and they're about money and what will make money. I think it would be, how entertaining would it if you get the top 30 prospects, and because they do it in high school, going to college, and that makes good money for ESPN. Can you imagine what it would do for the NFL?
And you give
each prospect Thibodeau all of a sudden has to pick which team he's going to. Can you imagine the business dealings that would? Because remember, high school is one thing, and we have all these. We have to keep it pure for the amateur rules. Where this is actual big business. Can you imagine what would be happening? Oh my goodness! It would be a 30 for 30 every year. It would be the level of entertainment. I think that is being missed out. With the NFL, they can't even quantify how much they're missing out on business. When let's do away with the draft, day, do away with selection. Let's bring in selection.
Every day for 2 weeks, you hear about another player being signed, another player being signed.
Well, I'm thinking not the 2 weeks, but you do it just like this, where it's one day, and now you just give everyone their time. And hey, here it is. Who are you selecting? Here it is. Who are you selecting? Here it is. Who are you selecting? Who are you selecting? and then they just go down the list, and because there's a question of, well, how will we determine who select what player is deemed worthy to be in this process? Well, the players who are invited to the combine. If you're invited to the combine, you're part of this process.
Right to the
Now you don't
combine
have to
and
go to the combine, but if you're part of the but if you're invited to the combine,
but a
because
combine is another made-for-TV experience. What happened to scouts going to games, going to practices?
oh,
to
here's the
see-
thing. Here's the thing. They still do. But the combine. Here's the reason why they haven't done away with the combine.
Yes, I know that.
You
But my
you
whole
see
thing
it coming
is
up on ESPN too,
my
on the
whole thing
NFL
is
Network.
you could take any good athletic man, train him up to run a 4.43
Right.
to do a standing broad jump, to run all these drills and show out. I want to see somebody that, okay, like Jerry Rice that ran a 4.58 40, but outruns everybody.
Right.
You know, I
Right.
want to see.
It's crazy
I
how he
want to see
outruns
how.
him.
I
Emmett
want to see
Smith
how.
has these long runs, but he ran a 4.6 and a 40.
Yeah, but I want to see how this man that run a 4.6 could get behind these defensive backs all the time on the regular. That's what I want to see.
Right. And how Darius Headward-Bay runs a 4.3 40, but now he struggles in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
how Joe Montana that didn't have a monster arm is
Joe
leading
Montana,
leading
Drew
Notre
Brees,
Dame.
we can go
Yes.
down the list. All these famous top-notch quarterbacks, they don't got monster arms, but they execute. And that's what I'm saying, where they can put this together, where it's a selection Sunday.
Mhm.
And for 2 days, you just go down the list and people are selected and getting their rosters filled out. And here's the thing. Now, once you go commit to that team, all right, are there trades going to be made? Because 30 people go to one team, all right, do trades need to be made? And you can make a whole enterprise out of it instead of the draft and how they got it all stretched out. Because I'm telling you right now, the actual draft,
Mhm.
I'm military. This draft could take 10 minutes.
Yep.
An actual draft, 5 minutes if they really dedicate. If they had Marines running this, a draft, about 5 minutes.
This is a show, so you know.
And that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
show.
The main part of this is entertainment. It would be a hell of a lot more entertainment and a hell of a lot more suspense if you flip this thing around. Hey, Aiden Hutchinson, where would you like to play?
Mhm.
Where would you like to play?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo,
Hey, Big Davis, where would you like to play?
hey, Big Davis, can a brother get a table dance? And bam, table dance.
You know what I'm saying? Where would you?
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, the Falcons, the Saints, the Dolphins, the Rams, the Giants, the Jets, all these teams, they probably be perennial powerhouses.
Well, yo, money talks, and you gotta sell
Yeah,
yourself.
Green Bay would probably be a laughing stock, but still, you gotta recruit. ABCs, recruit your ass off.
Mm-hmm. Always
Because
be cool.
it would be just extremely interesting to see. And as we leave, I want to see who the Packers are getting. I swear, if they get a quarterback, Malik, I'll laugh my ass off. Or if they get some kind of defensive player, they got
What they get?
the Packers. They got Quay Walker. They ain't even getting the Kobe Dean, the better one. They got Quay Walker. They did it to him again.
Hey man,
Man, hey Aaron, I don't want no complaining, dog. You signed up to go back there for this.
they must know something.
They don't give a shit about. Man, look. But that's it. Thank y'all for coming out. We'll see y'all later.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and